What's up, beautiful?
Take two.
Welcome back, everybody. We already recorded 20 minutes of this episode.
It takes two to make a thing alright. Oh, hell.
Sorry about that. What were you singing?
I hope that you make a clip of that face and watch it so you see what I have to look at.
What you fell in love with?
That's bad.
I love you.
Love you too. Okay, sorry about last week. Let's just reiterate.
Go for it.
I got
Ashley's
hit.
disgusting. She's sick and disgusting.
I got hit with what I thought was a sinus infection. That's what Instagram told me. Not Instagram.
I hate when the Instagram's wrong, you know?
Instacare.
Oh.
Instacare told me that. And then I just progressively was
What was the
getting...
slip of the tongue that you said earlier today? You said one earlier today, and it was so bad. And I hope I remember it. Keep going.
Okay. I was getting more and more sick as the night went on, just like fevering, chills, body aches. And I was like, this is not a freaking sinus infection.
Yeah.
So what do I do best? Get in the car. You have my hair on you.
Oh, thank
and
you.
go to the ER. It's my favorite place.
Ash knows the commute to the ER better than she knows the commute to her job, to anywhere else, really.
Yeah, to anywhere else. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. When I'm not pregnant, I am not like a frequent doctor goer.
No, you never go. Mm-mm. If you're not pregnant, you never go.
But when I am pregnant,
you're going every other damn day.
It's so annoying. Do you have pink eye?
I fell asleep 4 times before we recorded this episode.
Your eye is it itchy?
It's tired.
How did you know exactly the eye? What eye am I talking about?
Because you're looking at it. I can tell which eye you're looking at. Here, which eye am I looking at?
I can't tell.
Yeah, you can. You're full of shit.
Anyways, so sorry.
So Ashley's been sick. Really bad.
I got diagnosed with the influenza B.
Yes.
And
she's been sleeping her life away, which I'm proud of you. Thank you for sleeping so much.
And I took all work
you
off.
You needed it. She missed a full week of work. Your first week of actual work.
I know.
You had to take off.
I know.
That doesn't look good.
That doesn't look good. But they were super sweet and super accommodating. So anyways, happy to be back.
But we're here and we're alive. Shockingly.
So thanks for fending for the fam.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I do want to make one comment.
What?
This episode is our 31st episode of the year. There are 52 weeks in the year. 31st episode. I feel like we're doing pretty damn good this year.
I think we've missed like 3 times.
This is the most consistent we've been in an entire year.
It's the most consistent we've been with anything.
Wait, missed 3 times. What are you talking about?
Like we've missed like 3 episodes, I think.
No, if there are
2.
52 weeks.
Then 2.
Are you did we start halfway through the year, partway through the year? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, so even better than I thought.
Wow. You can
really record.
Okay. Anyways, let me tell you, did we already talk about your eyebrows?
What about them?
How you went to someone else?
No, I don't think so.
Well, we bought this coupon.
Let me tell you. Ashley bought a coupon for me, pretending it was out of the kindness of her heart.
It was out of the kindness of my heart.
The reason for it was that she was hoping and praying, crossing her fingers and her toes. She was praying that I would go and have a good experience, and then I would never bother her again for the rest of her life about waxing my eyebrows or cutting my hair. And is that or is that not true?
It was just a trial run.
What were you hoping the outcome would be?
That you would like it.
And?
That I'd be off the hook.
It was for her, people. She bought the coupon for her.
Okay, so he goes. It's called the goat haircuts, which is supposed to be the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
And was it?
I would say it was mediocre at best.
I feel like you got a decent haircut.
The haircut was mediocre.
Okay, then tell about your eyebrows.
Was atrocious.
Tell about your eyebrows. So did you do nose and eyebrows?
Nose and ears. Yeah. Did the
And
full
ears?
gambit, the full gambit.
Okay. So tell us about all of it.
So I got a kid that was 1 year out of hair school, finishing hair school. And he was telling me all about how, he's been doing great with this waxing stuff. He's been trusted to do waxing. And I mean, I was already skeptical because 1 year out of school. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm going to leave with one eyebrow. That's what's going to happen.
But this is the thing. Trav has a lot of eyebrows. A lot of eyebrows. So even if he were to mess up, you'd still have more than the average.
A week later, we'd be good.
Yeah. Okay. So anyways.
So he does the haircut. It's fine.
Are you feeling confident at that point because the haircut was pretty good?
I'm feeling okay.
Okay.
You're sitting in that chair, and that chair is like 5-6 feet away from the mirror, probably.
Yeah.
And
you're not getting a close-up look.
So you're not getting a close-up, and you're not. You don't have a bright light shining on you. It's just it's moody. So it's like.
Do they do that on purpose? What it is.
Yeah, it must be. And you'll find out why here in about 30 seconds. So he starts waxing, doing the wax stuff, right?
Yeah.
And Ashley's been doing my wax jobs since we've been married.
Unfortunately.
And they're fantastic, and I love them. And
we've never messed up.
No, you have never messed up. And that's why I have so much confidence in you and nobody else.
So that's why when I bought him the coupon, he didn't act very grateful, be honest.
I wasn't excited. I hate when you send me to go get a haircut somewhere else.
I've only done this one other time.
I know, and I also hated it then.
2 times in 6 years?
Because I love the way you do it.
Okay, anyways, keep going.
So, he starts waxing my shit, okay? He's got the wax up here, he's got it up in the nostrils, he's got it in the ears, like all at once, too. It wasn't like how we do it one at a time. Oh, no, we got 6 sticks hanging off my face.
Well, if you let the wax cool for too long, which you'll be able to tell us if this experience happened, it gets stuck in places and it doesn't pull out.
Well, you just pulled them all really fast. So this is what happened.
Damn.
He puts he did the nose and the ears at the same time. He did not do the eyebrows at the same time. Okay. I apologize. So he does the eyebrows, right? And as he's doing the eyebrows, I'm like, wow, what kind of wax do you guys use? Because that did not hurt. He's like, I don't know, just the regular stuff, whatever the salon buys. That's what I use. It's like, dang, I got to get the name of that stuff. I got to get my wife to buy that.
Why?
I'm over here thinking that he's done a superb wax job and that the wax made the difference between whether or not it hurt.
Because did it hurt?
Not at all. Couldn't even feel it. Couldn't feel it. It was like you put a piece of tape on the palm of your hand and then rip the piece of tape off the palm of your hand. That's what it felt like.
Okay.
And I was like, wow, that was just really nice. Really nice. I got to get this for Ashley. Because in my head, I'm thinking there's no way I'm coming back here still. Even if it's a great job, I want my wife to do it. That's what I was thinking.
Okay. So it was never going to, my plan was never going to work.
Your plan was never going to work.
Okay.
But we get done with the wax job and, most of the time, someone's going to hand you a mirror so that you're 4 inches away from your face and you can see what's going on.
Mm-hmm. No mirror.
I have a feeling it was intentional now. Looking back in hindsight, no mirror handed to me. And it's kind of like rushed to get out of there. Like, okay, hey, here you go. Well, let's walk you up to the front. It's like, oh, okay. I'm like I stand up, look in the mirror. I'm like, okay, whatever. Walk up to the front, and I'm like, this kid's good. 1 year in, he's slaying it.
Did you say that?
No, but I was thinking it. Get up to the register, and I was like, I got to make sure to leave this kid a tip. Get up to the register, wait my turn. About 5 hairstylists sitting up there, all looking at me as I'm checking out. Mm-hmm. Give him a big fatty tip is like a $20, $25 tip, $30 tip, something like that. It's a good tip, right?
Yeah, that's a really good tip.
I mean, we had the coupon too, so. And I walk out. Well, I walk out and I get to my truck and I hop in.
And at this point, you're curious.
Yeah, and
right?
I flip down the mirror.
Okay.
It looks like I got 2 beavers on the top of my forehead. In the middle of my forehead.
What do you mean?
There is no hair missing from the time that I walked in to the time that I walked out on my eyebrows. I got 2 big caterpillars still sitting up here. Okay. And the worst part about it all.
He gets these tails.
Yeah.
You know, like kite tails?
Yeah.
Tails that hang clear down on kites. That's like Trav.
It's like I almost get hair connecting my eyebrow to my sideburn. Mm-hmm. Just starts trailing out that way. So anyway, the tails are there. The caterpillars are fully there.
Are you like, what the hell?
They're about to go into cocoons.
Fly into butterflies.
Yeah. And the worst part about it is I look down slightly. My nose has so much blue wax surrounding my nostrils.
Could you not
I've got wax all around my nostrils,
Babe,
okay?
Could you not fill
all around. Well, it's kind of hard to tell because it's
What do you mean?
It's a lot of pressure when you pull it out.
Babe, you can fill it.
Well, I wasn't sitting there putting my fingers up my nose in there. I was trusting him to do his job. Stick his fingers up there. So
you weren't paying him enough for that.
So
well,
listen.
With that tip, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. So listen, I had blue shit all around my nostrils as I checked out, and as those 5 people are
just staring at you,
staring at me, giving him a $30 tip, thinking,
what the hell?
This guy has had it rough. If this is the best he's ever had, this guy's had a rough life, and I feel bad for him. And that's when I decided I'm never doing that again, and Ashley is stuck doing it for the rest of her life. So congratulations on the backfire.
This is the thing with Trav. I didn't know I was signing up for a full-time job, which equally I know that I am a full-time job for you as well. Especially when I'm pregnant, you are in overtime.
Yeah, you definitely have more of the full-time job taking me on, though. And I knew that going into it. So you're welcome.
I mean, I should have known when...
Locked you down.
I should have known when Trav moved in with me because he was either going to be homeless or living with me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good story, too.
I was like, oh, he's not looking for a wife. He's looking for a place to live.
I was looking for a home.
He was looking for a house.
And if a wife came with it, then great.
And a kid.
And a kid, even better.
And a kid. Mm-hmm.
Kid and a wife. Yeah, is the full Monty, if you will.
The full Monty. Someone actually requested, I forgot to tell you, they want our full rundown of our whole relationship history.
Oh, they do?
Like, we know you like told some stories and like how Trav like really fought to get you back, but like I want like the nitty gritty details. And I'm like,
to make me look bad?
maybe.
Which friend is this? I'm gonna call it out.
I don't think you know him.
Did you slip him a $10 bill to ask for that?
No.
That's funny.
Anyways.
Are we doing it this episode?
No.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, yeah, we just got done waxing Trav's eyebrows and he just looks so much like you can see. And then the nose
to see something.
The nose, Trav. How much hair?
It's wild. You guys, it's a wild adventure in there. I feel bad for any particulates that get stuck up there. It's got to be scary. Do you
feel bad for me? That has to kind of like pull.
Not really. No, I think you enjoy it.
No?
I think you really enjoy it.
I don't really enjoy it.
Sometimes she pulls them out, and if you've ever seen it, it looks like carpet or something on there. And she like rubs her fingers on it.
No. Travis. Trav.
She doesn't do that.
And he's very annoying.
She would throw up if she did that.
He's very annoying, and he's very particular because if there's one hair still in there, it's a redo.
Of course it is. Have you seen one of those single hairs?
They're about
They're looking like stalactites and stalagmites inside of a cave. Those things are thickies.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
Should we throw some glow sticks and let the boogers go and play hide and seek up there?
Yeah.
They would like it, huh?
Yeah, they would love it.
We got family pictures done today.
Which was not nearly as bad as previous years.
I agree. Is it just because of the drive? Like, what makes it so bad previously?
I think the drive, because the kids get really sick of the drive. Mm-hmm. So by the time we get there, they're already
I honestly do too.
I do too.
I'm just
Going
like,
all the way the hell up the canyon like that.
When people suggest up the canyon, I'm just like, I feel like it's overrated.
I would say the first year that we got pictures done, you, me, Kel, up Big Cottonwood Canyon.
Yeah, they're.
I loved those pictures.
Okay, they are. Okay, but also, Trav, You came from the frumpiest family pictures that I've ever laid my eyes on.
So it wasn't hard to beat? Is that what you're saying?
His family pictures, there's a picture, just the cheesiest shit. Just
like
the
what?
freaking extra most bestest
Like
cheesiest shit. You spinning your nephew around and getting a picture.
That was not my idea. And
Though,
I
it
agree.
wasn't cheesy.
That one was bad, yeah. That one was bad.
Let's talk about the outfits that you guys would coordinate. Would you coordinate?
I'm about ready to just sip on this Pepsi while you rant for a minute.
No, I need you to tell.
I'm really thirsty. I want a drink.
No, just
Okay.
keep going. Okay, so how would you guys coordinate the family outfits?
They would say, wear your brightest, loudest color.
No.
They really wouldn't coordinate that much. They would say, like, okay, we're all wearing shorts.
What?
The guys are all wearing shorts. Oh, okay.
So it could be plaid, it could be plain,
Could be plaid, it could be-
jeans,
yeah,
it could
yeah.
be...
Yeah, there was no specifics around the shorts. It was just, hey, we're all going to wear shorts and...
No-show socks.
I think they said, like... I don't even think they said, like, a button-up shirt. Maybe they did.
Well, it wasn't a button-up unless you called that thing a button-up.
That was a button-up.
Trav.
That was a button-up. It had
He's
three-
talking about the 3
it
buttons.
had 3 buttons.
With the
You
no
button
collar.
it up. Whoopsh, whoopsh, whoopsh.
So it was his first birthday that we were celebrating together.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't seen the family pictures on the wall yet.
She hadn't been so privileged yet.
Yeah. So I was shielded. I was
Yes.
still shielded a little bit. And he pulls out this shirt from his sister that he got for his birthday. It is a salmon color shirt. And to be fair, he had about 15 of the same style shirts. It was the no collar with 3 buttons. You can still get them at Target. You could probably still get them at DI.
You know what? I feel like that shirt is the mullet of all shirts because it's business in the front and it's party in the back. It's like a regular tee, and then you turn around. Psh, oh shit! That guy means business. He's got the 3 buttons. I thought he was partying. Like, saw him from the back, and I was about to give the bro a high five. Then he turned and whoosh. He means business.
3 buttons?
Yeah, the 3 buttons.
Okay, so anyways, Trav opens the gift. Salmon colored 3-button shirt.
And
I'm mortified because I'm like, oh my gosh, like Trav's going to hate that. It's going to be like, that's so ugly. Like I've never seen, like what the hell?
I'm like, oh, I will add that to my collection. This
And
is a
then
color I don't have yet.
His sister goes, I got that because it looks just like you. And I'm like, uh-oh. And then Trav, I think that he actually liked it. He says he didn't.
I didn't like the color.
But I think he actually did because I think he saw my reaction and was like, but I think deep down, he would have rocked that salmon.
No. I
Trav,
don't think I would have rocked it.
would you have worn
I
it?
probably would have worn it once and then decided, can't do that.
Well, here's the thing.
Haven't you ever done that with a color? You wear a color and you're like, shit, I can't do that. You've never done that.
Yeah, I probably.
Okay, there you go.
Not with a 3-button down shirt.
Because you're not a dude.
Those are
You can't
ugly.
pull off the business in the front. Party in the
I have a
back.
3-button down shirt, but it has a collar and it's like a cute Madewell shirt.
Okay.
Yours are Arizona brand Target ugly. Anyway, so my
Listen,
job,
the whole reason I got married to you is so you could dress me.
This
okay?
is the thing.
That's the whole reason.
Trav is just a Ken Barbie.
Yeah.
He wants me to
Dress
style
me up.
his hair,
Style my hair.
wax him,
Yeah.
dress him.
Yes.
He would love me to sit in the shower and bathe him, wash him.
Absolutely. What guy wouldn't?
I feed him. I mean, not when I'm pregnant, but most of the time I feed him.
Actually, I do love that about you. She always feeds me in the car, and it's my favorite. Well, you haven't done that in a long time. You used to do that a lot for me.
I still would, but
What?
when,
But what? What?
When I'm not grossed out. If I were feeding you right now, I would just get so nauseous watching that. Are you kidding? I can't. I have had to learn our sauce ratios are very different.
Yes.
Extremely different.
Yes.
I love, like, I would say I love, it takes me about 4 fries to go through a full Chick-fil-A sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Trav could use a whole 1 sauce for a full large fry.
What do you mean?
Like you don't dip that much.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
So I
saying
use
1
4
fry. You're saying for a full
like large
order
size
of fries. Okay, yeah. Yes, that is correct.
And I do 4 fries individually.
Yes. You could use a packet per individual fry. I use a packet per order of fries. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And ketchup. Ketchup is my weakness.
Ashley doesn't really like to taste anything besides the sauce.
That's true. Even with steak, I just A1.
She needs that A1 loaded up.
Which I never knew that was offensive.
Oh, yeah. That's the worst thing you can do for
it's like a steakhouse.
A grill master.
A steakhouse, just.
Yeah, a steakhouse. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you have any A1? They're like, yeah, it's probably expired. No one uses it. Bring it out.
I'm going to need 2 bottles, please.
Bring it on out. I just feel like sauces, which you are a dipper, but
I'm a dipper, but I like the correct proportion, and you're batshit crazy.
Well, that is very individualized.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I like to taste the piece of food that I'm eating aside from just the sauce.
Ooh, I just love a ketchupy
soupy poopy mess.
Yeah, okay. Let me just tell you. One time, Trav and I, we were in a low part. We were really poor. We were running our soda shop, and we were looking for a new place to rent because I'm pretty sure the place that we rented was taken over by meth and cocaine. I don't know. Pretty sure it might have been.
I'm 100% sure.
Remember that weird guy that came and knocked at our door that one time?
Yeah, that's why. When you start having random ass people show up at your door saying...
It's like 10:30 at night. Well, we didn't answer. And he's like on a bike. And Trav made a really good point. Tell.
This is just an observation.
Okay.
Never had anyone confirm this. This is just a suspicion that I've had. If you are a grown-ass adult, okay? Mm-hmm. Especially over the age of, let's say, 23.
Okay.
And you are bicycling around, not in one of those like spandex suits, not like
you're not working out,
not like a workout cyclist thing.
You're street
I'm
clothes.
talking a BMX that looks like it was made for a 14-year-old.
Mm-hmm. Spray painted baby,
and you've got
spray painted black maybe.
Yeah, you've probably got.
They spray paint them so you don't know it was your bike previously.
You've probably got a Michael Jordan jersey on. Mm-hmm. You probably have some like Janko jean shorts on with the pickpocket chain and probably some sort of backpack.
Let me finish off the shoes.
Okay, let's hear the shoes.
The Old Navy flip-flops, 2 sizes too big.
That are curling up.
Yeah,
curling up on both sides. Now, if you are someone matches that description, riding a bicycle over the age of 23, I'm going to go ahead and guess that your license has been revoked because you've had too many DUIs. So you are now no longer able to drive a car, and your best form of transportation is a BMX bicycle. That's the guy that showed up at 10:30 p.m. at that house.
And so when that happened, I was like big and pregnant with our second child. We had a little boy, and I was like, this is dangerous.
It was a scary place to be, honestly.
It was dangerous.
The neighborhood really wasn't scary, but that vibe
Our neighbor was a little scary, though. Our neighbor was a little scary. He would come over and mow our...
How much do we say about this guy? I won't say his name, but...
He would come over while Kellen would be outside jumping on the tramp, and he had a ride-on lawnmower. He was a big dude.
He was probably 6'4". Yeah, 6'4", 6'5", probably 350
pounds.
50 pounds. He is a big boy.
He'd come over riding his
A big
lawnmower.
boy. He was a big boy.
I'm hotter than hell with these
A
lights.
fat boy.
Are you?
Huh?
I'm hotter than hell with these lights.
Yeah, but the lighting's really good.
Okay.
You're in a sweatsuit and you're pregnant.
Anyways,
You look beautiful.
he would come over riding on his lawnmower. His tiggy's just a bouncing.
He's got no shirt on.
He's got no shirt on.
Just his man tigs.
And then Kellen would be like,
Bouncing with every bump in the lawn.
why? Kellen's only, what, 3, 4?
He was 4, yeah.
Why is he over here doing that? I was like, your guess is as good as mine, son.
And he's in there just rubbing his belly button as he's mowing
Okay.
the lawn looking at Ashley.
No, my favorite, though, is when we first moved into that house, the neighbor came over. Same guy. We only had one neighbor. It's him. And he's like, hey, I just ask that your son doesn't climb on the fence. Like, do you remember this?
Yeah.
Guess what kind of fence it was, guys? You know. Chain link.
Yeah, chain link fence.
I was like, sir. First of all, I agree. Why would I ever want my son climbing into your yard? I don't know you.
Second of all, he doesn't. He won't.
And third of all, it's a chain link fence. Pretty sure they're about $2 to repair the whole mile radius that you have of chain link. Like, I will repair your chain link if that's what you're worried about.
Your chain link. I love her Grantsville accent. It just comes out all the time. Your chain link fence.
That's what it's
Your
called.
chain link. The root beer. I want some root beer.
You always say the root beer one, and I don't hear it.
No, it's because you're from there.
Homemade root beer.
Yeah, homemade root beer. Yeah.
Anyways.
Now listen, I will say that.
Okay,
I gotta back him up real quick.
I gotta go back to.
I know,
okay.
but I gotta back him up real quick.
Okay.
He was nice. He was kind. He offered. He let us borrow some tools, and
He told me he knew Mrs. Field's cookies. He told me he knew her, and then he sent me this big long recipe.
He was nice, but there was a screw loose. At least one.
Let me just tell you this real quick.
I forgot about this part.
He sends me the recipe. He says she would kill me if she found out. Well, she's dead, but she would kill me. I'm like, I think that a lot of people have this recipe because she has Mrs. Field's cookie stores. So what the are you talking about? And then he goes, yeah, but since I'm giving it to you, I do expect some fresh cookies. I never did that.
Yeah.
The other thing is this. He married this older lady that was like a lot older than him. I think they had like a 20-year difference.
Yeah.
Or 25.
Now, there are some parallels between their story and ours that are
A little scary.
a little scary.
He was homeless looking for a home. And then he found a wife.
And so we wifed her up. It is exactly what I did. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yo.
Not the parallels.
But he did. She was how much older? 20 years?
20 or 25 or something.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're 7 years. It's not as bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, she passes away.
While we're living there as neighbors.
Yes, she passes away. So he comes over. He's like, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know my wife passed away. I had only met her once.
Yeah, I only met her.
She had like dementia, which is sad.
Yeah, it was.
And so I was like, oh, that's really that's too bad. Trav was really sweet. I was working at our shop, but Trav went to the funeral and whatever. Like, so we always did try to be like supportive and nice.
Yeah.
Well, what got me is that he said, I got out the money from our trust or her will or whatever for her dying. And she always really wanted this pergola. And so he said, we got $22,000 from her will, which I did not ask about any of this.
No, this is
Unsolicited
unsolicited information.
So I put $2,000 towards her funeral, and then I put $20,000 towards the pergola out back.
That's how he spent the whole mass amount of money, the whole sum, the lump sum.
If you
$2,000 towards the funeral, $20,000 towards a wooden pergola.
that looks like it's from Costco.
Yeah, it looks exactly like it's from Costco. One of the $4,000 or $6,000 ones.
I don't even think it's that much. I'm pretty sure we were just looking at those, and it was a $2,500 at the most.
was insane. It was insane. It's like he spent $18,000 or $20,000 on that thing.
And then he's like, yeah, I'm never going to get remarried. Because, I mean, like, he's young enough. He definitely could.
Yeah.
I'm never going to get remarried. These women just want to use me. And I'm like, I feel like you might be projecting a bit there. I feel like
I think he succeeded.
With what he was going for.
Yeah, I think so.
He got the house. It was hers.
He had to, you know what? He had to put in his time. He dealt with the dementia for years.
The best part about all of this lady, bless her soul, was a bigger lady. Mm-hmm. When he was going through her stuff, he offered for me, said she had a really nice clothes, really nice shoes, offered for me to please come over and pick through what I wanted.
He wanted Ashley to inherit the entire wardrobe. This lady that wore sizes that were like 10 times too large for Ashley.
And then I think I offended him.
Yeah.
Because I
you
said...
did. You absolutely offended him.
Because I said, hey, I actually have a friend in theater that said they're always looking for clothes.
For the theater.
For the theater. And he never responded. But I was equally offended. This lady's 80 years old.
Yeah.
And big. Like, she had lost a ton of weight with her dementia because she was, like, not eating and stuff at the end, which is sad.
Yeah.
But at her biggest, she was big, which is great for her. But what was I going to do?
But it wasn't going to fit.
Why? Her shoe size alone.
And the style. Everything was from the 1960s or something.
Why would I want any of that?
I don't know. Styles come back around, though.
Anyways, okay.
Look at what the kids are wearing
now
today.
I'm circling back. That was a tangent and a half. Circling back. So after Mr. Guy knocked on our door.
Yes.
We found this basement apartment. And it was like in a newer neighborhood, nicer house.
Oh, yeah,
so we were desperate. We were feeling desperate. Mm-hmm. So we're like, let's just drive by. Super cute neighborhood, super nice house. We go, and Charles like, let's just go knock on the door and just like say hi.
Just say hi and
like,
introduce ourselves.
Because there was like going to be an open house on Saturday, but he's like, let's just like see if we can kind of like
weasel our way in, basically. Yeah. Like if we made a good impression, then maybe we'd have a better chance of getting it.
Which if I was a landlord, I feel like I would do that if I like.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like, look at these normal people coming and introducing themselves. Yeah.
So anyways, so we knock on the door. I just cannot believe we did all this.
I know.
We knock on the door. He has a Ring doorbell, which is great. That's everyone has them. But I've never seen it executed the way he did.
Right.
He comes on the speaker like he's the owner of Smart Home. Remember Smart House on Disney Channel? Hi, who's there? I was like, oh, hi. Then I'm like, this is a mistake. The instant
immediate regret. Immediate regret.
I'm like, and we can't do anything because he's clearly looking at us.
Yeah. And we can't bail because we were going to come to the open house. So
So I was like, oh, my name's Ashley. This is my husband, Travis. Oh, we saw your listing for your basement apartment. And we just like wanted to come by and like meet you. And 1 second. So he comes. He opens the door.
Your impression is so spot on.
He opens the door. There's something on his face. And I immediately look at Trav and I'm like, kill me.
And this wasn't like a little something.
Okay. So, but we're not going to talk about what it is
exactly. A lot
exactly.
of something on his face.
So we talk. Very weird guy.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Very socially awkward.
Very like
hard to hold a conversation with.
Like he's an engineer. He's a coder. He's got to be. Yeah. Anyways.
But that's the thing. Those are my people. I can usually connect with those really well.
No.
This guy was...
It was a hard pass.
Yeah, it was above my pay grade. I couldn't get to that.
Yeah, so we were like, okay, well, thank you so much. So yeah, we have a lot of people wanting to come to the open house, so if you're interested, come. And we're like, okay. Mm-hmm. So we turn around, go to our car.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, I kind of feel bad. We were bugging him during dinner.
We interrupted him during dinner.
And Trav's like, why do you say that? And he's like, well, he had that pizza sauce like all over his mouth.
I said, Ashley, that was pizza sauce, but it wasn't from pizza.
And I said, what was that?
That was acne, Ashley.
No, that you said
Yes, straight
that
up.
was a saucy scab.
Oh, it was a saucy scab. It was a saucy scab. That's right. It was the saucy scab.
And I said, no.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I was like, that
Ashley
was...
thought it was pizza. She thought he was eating some pizza dinner. No.
Straight up saucy scab.
Saucy scab, yeah.
And,
the thing was oozing.
Here's the thing. I'm so glad that we went and did that and didn't waste our time going through the open house because it was an immediate no.
For sure.
We did not.
We didn't even go to the open house.
No.
Didn't even get to see it. Didn't even
No.
get to see the inside.
No.
Yeah.
So if we could give you any advice, it's don't start a brick and mortar.
It's don't rent.
Don't rent from, I was gonna say don't reth from meth.
Yeah,
heads.
don't reth from meth. That's a good motto.
It was just. It does make me more grateful for what we have today.
Oh, absolutely. There's no lack of gratitude for
Where
we're
we've been
at today compared to where we started.
We're just really trying to be.
You know, the crazy part is this. So I got married late, right? And you didn't, but your second marriage. So we were thinking we were going to miss the whole,
Struggle bus.
struggle bus. Like you get married young and you just struggle and you go through these really huge, challenging, humbling times. No. We made sure to fit that in.
We made sure to. I would say really the last year and a half, we finally started getting in our groove.
Yeah.
It's
Before that,
taken.
it was a damn free-for-all. We were just...
This is the thing that our marriage has somehow always been steady, which I'm so grateful for.
Yes, me too.
Because I could see how financial stuff and stresses of running a business, having kids, lack of
Instability,
sleep,
moving to different places every year.
could be so hard.
Yes, yeah.
But the one thing that was consistent was us, which was so
and our
nice.
humor.
We just laughed our asses off.
We really did. We just laughed at how shitty life could be sometimes.
It was...
And made it through. Here we are.
So... All I can say is don't rent a meth house.
Don't rent a meth house. Bad idea. If you're considering it now, I would say don't rent that meth house. That's what I would say.
Even though it was cheap. It was cheap.
It was cheap. That's right.
It was very cheap.
And they would only accept money as cash in an envelope in their mailbox.
My husband's a former Marine, so he
does not trust Venmo.
Or PayPal. I'm
Nice.
and what the hell does that have to do with anything, man? The worst part about that, so we stop renting. I get pregnant with my third child. Go to the doctor's. The landlord is a freaking nurse at my doctor's office.
I know. It's so awkward.
And I'm just like...
So awkward.
I'm like, here's the thing, ma'am. You probably think that I should not be having any more kids because I was just renting a meth house. You probably think I'm in no financial situation to be having more kids. The nice and lucky thing is I've never had her again. So I don't know if she's requested.
Yeah, maybe she has.
Honestly,
I would. It'd be like conflict of interest or something.
that's awkward.
Yeah, just awkward. Do not put me on that.
Yeah.
That's so true. That's so funny. What else you got for us for tonight?
Just that
The freestyle. Let's just talk quickly.
Christmas.
What are the plans for Christmas?
We have nothing wrapped.
Yeah. Nothing wrapped.
I was telling Trav today, I still need to go get all the stocking stuffers. And he was like, oh, that's easy.
Yeah, just go to Walmart and buy a bunch of little shit.
I have like some in my throat.
You spend like,
You know?
yeah, little tickles.
I hate that.
I do too. It's always at night. Why is it always at night? I wake up, I can't tell you. I bet 40% of nights I wake up middle of the night feeling like I've swallowed a hair. And just a little
Ugh,
cannot stand
that.
it. Anyway, back to the stocking stuffers. You just take $10, go to Walmart.
$10.
Go to the little
Uncle
candy.
Sam.
Go to the little candy area. Spend $10 per stocking.
Travis.
What? You get the chocolate orange that you bash. You get Hershey's Kisses. You get what else? Gum. You get Kit Kats.
A bag of jerky.
You get the Christmas tree shaped peanut butter cups.
The jerky alone.
Yeah, don't get the jerky. Jerky's expensive as hell. Always has been. Even before the pandemic.
Babe, you love jerky.
Oh yeah, get it for me, not for the kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. We'll spend.
Or do you want me to get you some
15
Slim
on me.
Jims?
Yeah, I love Slim Jims. I love me a good Slim Jim.
I love Slim Jim, and I love them even more since they're started
marketing?
doing crazy marketing.
They're freaking funny.
As soon as they got on TikTok, unhinged.
As soon as they're like, they're so savage on social media. I love it.
Oh, they're
just trolling everybody.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It's like, I can tell you've never had a little smoky in your mouth or something, or a little sausage in your mouth. And I'm like, okay.
That's so funny. They have a cult following though because of it. They're smart.
And Slim Jims, I don't care who you are. They're so good.
It's funny. They've grown on me. I used to hate them in high school. I thought they were the most disgusting thing.
We couldn't afford anything other. I didn't know really that other jerkies existed.
Oh, well, yeah, that would make sense.
So they were just like,
yeah.
So honestly, other jerkies to me for a long time, I was like, these are way too tough.
Oh, that's funny.
Or I was just like, why would I go and buy jerky when I could just have my mom's steak that is just the same texture? You know?
Super
I just
overcooked
remember
and dehydrated.
My jaw, I had never had not an overcooked steak like that ever. So my jaw was, I hated steak because I was like, this hurts my jaw so bad.
Yeah.
So the first time I had a steak that was like medium.
That was cooked the way it's supposed to be.
I was shook the house.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this?
I'm thinking of that spicy steak up at Maddox right now.
Why? We just had a huge ass dinner at Olive Garden.
I know, and I ate all of it too. The whole
Are you hungry
tour of
still?
Italy. No, but
yeah,
that's spicy.
The whole Tour de France. The one that Larry H. Miller wrote in.
So listen, we go to Olive Garden, right? Olive Garden, you know, the Italian place. And she's going, so are you going to order that Tour de France? I'm like, I think that was a slip of the tongue from today. Like, yeah, get out the Tour de France. I think you mean the Tour of Italy, but yes, the Tour de France.
And I was like, you know the one that Larry H.
With the no legs and the arm bike.
Rolled the bike on. I know it was Larry Armstrong, but but now it's just a running joke.
Larry Armstrong. Do you?
I know. And he had like ball cancer or something.
Do you really think it's Larry though?
Oh, well, what is it?
Lance.
Oh yeah.
No, Larry. You can always do that. I know, it's Larry Armstrong.
Well, honey, it's the L's. And they're similar people.
Yeah, very similar in build, in stature, in mentality.
Is Larry